can put that on there. I am recording. So let's go down and let's see.
So you remembered to hit the button this time?
Yes, I did. Thank you very much. You're laughing at me. You got so many things you're supposed to hit. I forget sometimes. So there is the new one, and put this one. I'm going to unassign that one. Put it down here. Save order. Because I don't want to put anything out of order, so one of y'all will use it. Oh, I didn't see it. Whatever. So, y'all, there are some of y'all that milk the system. Try to milk the system as much as you can. Oh, I didn't see it. So I'm going to unassign. That one's unassigned. So the only three you should see is Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3. Okay. So with that being said, let's go to the homework now. And go to the dates. And 4, where's 4?
You passed it. It was at the top.
Why is it at the top?
I don't know.
4B, 4C, 4D, and 4E. And let's see, today is the 6th, so that means I will give y'all Wednesday to finish up and send in questions. Okay, so that should take care of all your questions about when everything is due. Okay, so let's look at the test. I'll make sure I don't have any.
Priority 1 message coming in on secured channel.
Make sure that's not a student. Hold on. It just kicked me out. Miss McBride, are you there? I guess it did kick her out. Usually when it kicks you out, it gets rid of you. Damn Russians. Evidently her computer's got the corona. See if she comes in now. Miss McBride, are you there?
Hey, I don't know what happened. It kicked me out and then it logged me out of Skype, so I had to log back in.
You got the corona, that's what it is.
Let's hope not.
Yep. They can't have you in the virtual classroom if you got corona. All right, so here we go. I'm just checking right quick to see. I don't think I had any questions. So that means I went over it so well, and y'all were so smart. Even though I got students emailing me. I had a student email me last night over the weekend. 2 or 3 students. When will you do this? When will you do that? Did I reply? Hail to the no.
Nope.
Watch damn videos. That's what they're for. All right. So that takes care of that. Let's pull up your handy dandy test. And let's see what it says. So assignment, main menu, assignment. I'm going to go to the site. That way I can use the instructor resources. Nope. I changed my menu. Course tools and assignment manager. And I'm going to do preview. That way I ain't got to worry about a time limit. Preview. Test. And there we go. So, of course, all your bonus questions are on there. Not edit. My mind is going 20 different places right now. I'm sorry. Preview. So, of course, you got your bonus questions on there. There's 12 or 13 bonus questions on there. And there's our first question. At 21, someone sets up an IRA, individual retirement account, with an APR of 6%. At the end of each month, he deposited Okay, so what is that called right there? What's that called? That's called a monthly what? Payment. So you know the payment. So you have to use the formula that has the payment in the formula. So go ahead and look in your notes and pull that up. And we'll have to go find it because while y'all are writing down the question. How much will the IRA contain when he hits the age of 65? Compare that amount to the total deposits made over the time period. All right, so write that question down, and we will do it together. Now, some of the questions I'm going to do with you because I think you'll hang up on them, and this one is because there's 2 savings account questions. And since there's two savings formulas, I want to go over this one with you. And there's the key right there that they are telling you how much the monthly payment is. The monthly payment is $70 a month. So N is equal to 12, and the payment is $70. The rate is 0.06. And somebody subtract 21 from 65. Dang old 44. I don't know if that's right or not. 44, so T is 44. So I'm going to write that down. Well, I'm going to let me know when y'all get through writing the question down. Mr. Powers, let me know when you're finished, because when you're finished, I know these women, they write faster than you.
I took a picture of it.
All right.
Oh, listen at you. You ought to see my front yard. I took my truck. I got to tell y'all about my weekend. I took my truck to get painted this morning, so I dropped it off. And my truck is like the heartbeat of the farm. If I don't have my truck, I can't do anything. And I can't jump off tractors. I can't have my toolboxes in the back of it. It's just my air compressor's in it. Everything's in my truck when I'm not at school. I put it in every day. I pack up my truck every day. I unpack it. So I took my truck to get painted this morning, and now I'm driving around in little Explorer that I got, and my front yard looks like a used tractor lot. I'm getting ready for hay season. Mr. Poor can appreciate this. So all my hay equipment, all my tractors are in the front yard, so I can work on them. After I get out of class, I can go out there and work on them because I don't have my truck. So that's what I did all weekend. I moved all my hay equipment from the barn to my front yard so I can work on it. I know that's pretty boring to y'all, but at least I'm not sitting around the house doing nothing like some people are. But y'all getting y'all's hay equipment ready, Mr. Poor?
Not yet.
Y'all probably got all that new stuff that you don't have to work on before you start.
I'm afraid not. We got that 1990 stuff. So kind of old.
You about like all farmers I know, except for these doctor farmers. I call
Yeah.
them doctor farmers. They do farming for a hobby, and they have all this new equipment. Must be
Yes,
nice.
sir. Yep.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my handy dandy. I wish I wrote these down. I think I did, but it'd take me longer to find it. I'm trying to find the best way. Let me just go to the slides, because that's the best way to find it. Instructor resources, and that's C for savings. So 4C, and I think it's 4C. Y'all let me know. I think it is.
Give me a second.
And it's the first one that has the payment in the formula. So I'm gonna pull it up for you so you can write it down. You should have it. You should have all these formulas on the index card. There's about 4 formulas. There it is. So for those that didn't write it down, there it is. And I'm gonna write it down too, because I never write it down because I'm not a student. A is equal to the payment. And you can put that out to the side, or you can put it up in the numerator. It doesn't matter. Times 1 plus R over N raised to the NT power minus 1 all over R over N. So there is our, so you're gonna see it again. So let's take our handy dandy visualizer and we're gonna plug everything in. Yeah, I'm not gonna have a silver tailgate no more, Mr. Poor. I'm gonna have a red tailgate. I just hope I don't back into the tractor again like I did last time I had my truck painted. Just tore my tailgate.
Where are you taking it to get painted?
Huh?
Where are you taking it to get
I
painted?
just take it to Mako. They do it for about $1,000. And for a farm truck, I'm not going to no car show with my farm truck, so.
Yes, sir.
Oh, but I'm getting extras done to it. So I'm getting 2 dents fixed.
Yes, sir.
The tailgate, I'm getting it painted, and I'm having it poly coated and all that good stuff. Over there in front of Singer.
Gotcha.
All right. So my N is equal to 12 because it said monthly payments. What was R? Was it 0.06 or 0.08?
0.06.
Okay, and I think T was 44. Did somebody subtract the 2 years and tell me? I think it was 44. And I think the payment was $70. So there's everything. So let's plug and chug. Parentheses. Okay, 70 out here front. Okay, 1 plus 0.06 over 12 raised. Let's go ahead and do NT. Somebody multiply 12 times 44 for me, please.
$528.
528.
Yes, sir.
Now let's pull up our handy dandy calculator. So how did y'all's classes end Friday? Your e-learning classes from Tri-County Tech, besides mine. How are they doing?
Yeah, you're like the only one now that's doing like classes of my teachers. It's just like online work now.
So let me ask you this. I'm not trying to be funny. I just was curious. How are they doing things? What are they doing? Just writing you email announcements?
Yeah, well, using Blackboard. They'll just have they give you all the work for the week, and then you do it. So.
How are they doing with the posters? Are they showing you the posters through? How are they doing the posters?
Yeah,
Have y'all seen any
they're
posters?
emailing them to us.
I'm waiting for the calculator. Where's the calculator? Well, why is it asking me this?
It's being very slow.
What?
It's Monday. It's Monday. It's being slow.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be asking me this. I think I pulled up the wrong one. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, so I'm going to take my handy dandy virtual slow ass calculator, and as soon as it comes up, and clear it. How much of a lag we got? Big or little?
Not that big.
Not that big? Well, good. Let me turn off my phone wireless. Forgot to do that there. Maybe that'll make it a little bit better. So I'm punching it in as I'm saying it, so you can tell me what kind of lag we got. I'm going to go ahead and do the denominator. So as I say it, I'm punching it. 0.06 divided by 12 and stow. I'm going to stow that for the fraction. So I'm going to stow alpha fraction. Also order me some dang old eyeglasses. I told you that. Did that this weekend too. I just spending all money. Just spending money left and right. All right. So now that's the denominator. So you can use the fraction as the denominator. So I'm not going to save it as denominator. I just got it as fraction. So now let's do the top. So 1 plus the fraction, alpha, enter. And y'all check, make sure y'all get 1.005. And I'm going to raise that to the 528th power. And then I'm going to subtract 1. Okay, for y'all's numerator, y'all should have 12.92.
Yes.
Now, I said 12.92, but I'm going to add my 3 dots because you need to carry everything. Okay, now I'm not going to stow that, but you could stow that in alpha n for numerator. I'm just going to hit divided by the fraction, alpha f. And that should give me, what is alpha f? 0.005? And, yeah,
Yes.
0.005. And that's going to give me 2584.27. Now I'm going to put 26 ... because you need to keep that in there. And multiply that by 70. And that's going to equal, multiply that by 70. And that's going to equal 180,000. Now you can round. 898.57. So at the end of 44 years, this guy has one, whatever I just said, down there in the lower right-hand corner. Now, over here in the left-hand corner, we're going to do the second part of the question. He's got 528 payments of what? $70, right? So somebody do that for me. Somebody multiply 528 times 70. Actually, that'd be 5280 times 7. How much is it?
I got 36,960.
36,900 and what?
60.
60.
So that's how much he's put in to the retirement. That's a pretty good return, isn't it?
Yes.
But you have to make that decision. Golly, decision. Make get education, have a career, decision to have health benefits, decision to have retirement. It's all based on our decisions. All right, so let's take a handy dandy minute and go back to the test question. Where's my test question? Did it disappear?
I think it did.
Ah, damn Russians. Probably when I went out. Okay, well, that's the type of question you're going to get. Let me go back. I'm sorry. I might as well just quit. Okay, course tools. They changed these daggum assignment manager. They've changed these menus on me. Okay, I'm sorry. Edit. No, I don't want to edit. I want to preview. Okay, well, you got one problem. That's one problem. Now it says determine how much of the total loan payment applies toward the principal and how much applies toward the interest for a student loan of $48,279 at a fixed rate. So we got principal equals 48,279, 48,279, and R is equal to 0.06, and N is equal to 12, and T is equal to 14. All right, go ahead and be writing that down. I'm going to look through my papers and see if I can find the amortization. So go ahead and be working on that, because I don't want to get out of this because it'll erase the question. So give me a second and I'll go through all these 5,000 papers that I've gone over in the last week or two and find the amortization formula. Taxable income. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Dang old WrestleMania sucked. I don't know if anybody watched WrestleMania. That sucked. That was about the only thing on TV this weekend. Wasn't no good movies. So I decided to watch WrestleMania. That sucked. Nobody, no wrestling fans in here. Okay, nobody's going to talk. Amateur, anybody get any good movies this weekend? Okay.
I watched the second Jumanji.
Yeah, I'm not a Jumanji fan, so I didn't care nothing about it when Robin Williams was doing it. I didn't care nothing about it. 0.06 divided by 12 over 1 minus 1 plus R 0.06 divided by 12. All right, somebody multiply 12 times 14 for me. That'd be 144 plus 24, 168. I don't know. What is it? What's 12 times 14?
168.
168?
168.
That'd be a negative 168. And I think I got everything, so I'm going to show it to you here in just a second. And y'all can check me with your amortization to make sure that I think that's right.
The APR is 5%.
Is it 5%?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, how did I get? I don't know where I got it. I don't know.
It's because it was 0.606 on the last question.
Okay, maybe that's it. Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm going to do everything on my calculator. So I take my handy dandy calculator. And I'm going to take clear, and I'm going to do my fraction first. So that'll be 0.06, 0.06.
5.
Thank you.
0.05.
0.05 divided by 12 equals, and that's my fraction. So I'm going to save Stowe alpha F. All right, so let's go ahead and do our numerator. So multiply that by 48,279. Yeah, 48,279. 48,279. So your numerator, and I'm going to save that, Stowe alpha numerator, 201.16. 201.16. And, well, 16.25. Since it only has 4 digits, I'm going to go ahead and write that down. Now let's do the denominator. So clear, and I'm going to do 1 plus alpha fraction equals, and I'm going to raise that to the negative 168 power, 168 power, and I'm going to subtract that from 1. And that denominator should be 50 or 0.5026 ... I'm going to save that, Stowe alpha denominator. So now, clear, I take my numerator and I divide by my denominator, and I get 400.17. So that's my monthly payment. Now, how many payments do we have? 168? So 168, we're going to multiply that and show how many we got in. This is the depressing part. 168. So we've got $67,228.64. That's how much we paid for the loan. This is our monthly payment. So if you wanted to find out the interest, just subtract the principal. Write that down. Minus 48,279. 48,279 point. Okay, no change. So we paid $18,000, almost $20,000 in interest, $19,000 in interest. So 18,949.64. That's nothing but 100% pure interest. So that's why you go to a college you can afford, and you make sure you get a major that you can get a job in, not underwater firefight and biscuit making. Okay? Y'all good?
Yes, sir.
Now I'm going to
Yes,
ask
sir.
a lot of these. I'm going to ask a lot of these depressing questions. The reason I asked a lot of those depressing questions is so y'all can see something when y'all get out in the real world. You know what's going on. Now, where is the answer? Somebody look at the answer. What is the answer? Let's see, 18,949. I'll say bravo. And we feel good about ourselves. Is that it? I guess it is.
Yeah.
Next question. Find the savings plan balance after 4 years with an APR and a monthly payment of 100. So that's the first question we did. So I'll write that down for you. That's the payment, which is $100 times brackets 1 plus 0.09. Ooh, he's getting 9%. Divided by 12. I'm looking, yeah, nothing says n, so it's soon to be 12. And that's to the NT power. Well, that's 4 times 12 is 48. Minus 1 over 0.09 over 12. And just to show you what it looks like, there it is. I'm going to there we go. Maybe that'll work a little bit better for you. Okay. I need me a monitor that's like 26 inches by 26 inches so I can get all this on screen for y'all. All right. Clear. No, it's going to do that. I need to minimize this. All the things I do for y'all. All the posters and everything. There, is that good? Maybe I can. This one won't let me do it. So, all right. So here we go. 0.09 divided by 12, and that's our fraction. STO, alpha, F. Now we know that's the denominator, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in the denominator. 0.0075, and then up at the top, we're going to clear, and that's going to be 1 plus second answer. That's going to be 1.00 to the 48th power minus 1 divided by 0.00, so we're going to divide that by alpha F. I can't find it. There it is. Alpha F, enter. And that gives me the whole denominator, and I'm going to multiply that by, or the numerator, and I'm going to multiply that by 100. Enter. So my final answer is 5752.07. Somebody tell me what the the numerator is. I didn't write down the numerator. What is it? Just give me a number. I don't care how many digits. Y'all didn't write down a numerator?
I didn't.
Okay, that's fine. So he had 100 payments, 48. So he's got $4,800 in it. 48 times 100. He's got $4,800 in the plan. And what does he get now? He's getting, this black one is gone. So put it over here with the trash. We'll get another one. All right, so he's got $4,800 in the plan, and he's getting 57.52. The balance is 57.5207. And we feel good about ourselves. Next. I'm going to skip the bonuses. Okay, use the compound interest formula for compounding more than once a year to determine the accumulated balance after the stated period. 16,000 deposited, 3%, semi-annually. What is semi-annually? N is equal to 2. T is equal to 12. So I'm going to let y'all write that down. Of course, the compound interest and the continuous interest you should know because it's not So it is A is equal to principal times 1 plus R over N raised to the NT power. And here, our P is equal to 16,000. R is equal to 0.03, which right now, that would be great, because right now, it's like 0.2%. So 3% would be great. N is equal to 2 because it says what? Semi what?
Annual.
Which means semi-yearly, which means twice a year. And T is equal to 12. Now y'all should be able to do this one without even writing anything down. It's supposed to be autofocus. I don't know why it doesn't autofocus. It must be made by the Russians. So let's plug and chug. So I'm going to work my way inside out. So that's going to be 0.03 divided by 12 plus 1. And then N times T. I can do that. To the 24th power. And multiply that times 16,000. And you feel good about yourself. 16,988. 0.11. So you made $988.11 by keeping that in there for 12 years. Now, what you really want, you want that R to be about 8 or 10%. Then you start putting money back. Okay, so let's go to the handy dandy answer. And I'm just telling y'all, you see that I'm not trying to, what happened to my, don't tell me I got out of it again. There it is. I was fixing to quit. 16,988.11. Okay, something's wrong. Did y'all get any of these answers?
I got A.
Okay, what did I do wrong? R over N. Oh, N is equal to 2. Dork. I bet I put in 12. Y'all quit laughing at me. You're not supposed to laugh at alcoholics. All right, so let me try that again. 0.03. I'm used to typing in 12 divided by 2. Yep. Plus 1 raised to the 48th power. I'm sorry, 24th power times 16,000. There we go. Thank you, whoever said that. 22,872.
With the current temperature
Thank you.
4 degrees Fahrenheit. Today's low is 59 degrees.
We got 10 minutes. We're all right. All right, next. Next. Use the formula for continuous. PERT. P-E-R-T. So I'm going to let y'all do this one because my calculator and my inability to work this morning, I'm just kidding. I'm going to let y'all do it. I'm going to write it down for you. A is equal to P-E to the RT. It's a whole lot easier for me to get y'all to do the calculations than it is for me to use that calculator with a mouse. A is equal to 9,000 times e to the 0.05 times 1. And of course, they ask you to do a through z. So a is equal to 9,000 e to the 0.05 times 5. And how many more do they want you to do? 20.
Yes.
So A, I need y'all to calculate these for me. 9,000 e to the 0.05 times 20. And just round to the nearest cent, because that's what you would do in real life. So somebody give me the first one.
Priority 1 message coming in on secured channel.
Oh my God. It's like 30 minutes before class starts. Chill out. Somebody give me the first one. Okay, I guess I'll do it.
I got 9,461 and 44 cents.
9,000 what?
461 and 44 cents.
And next one, somebody do the second one.
11,556.23.
And the next one.
Uh, 24,464 and 54 cents.
Now, how are we supposed to do the APY? Y'all got the, I told y'all to remember that formula. Look in your notes for the APY. I'll look for it. I told y'all the formula. What's the APY? I'll find it. I'm looking through my notes. If somebody could find it, that would help out. Come on, where's the APY? I showed it to y'all. Something you hardly ever use. Anybody find it?
No.
Yes, sir.
I know I gave it to y'all. There's E. I gave it to you with new minus old over old.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was that?
New minus old over old. It's N over O raised to the 1t power. Is that what I gave y'all?
Yes, sir.
N over O raised to the 1 over t power. But my question is, you asked 3 different, I don't understand which one you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do 1 for each or what? I don't understand that question. I'll just do the last one, which is new 24, be 24,464.54 divided by old, which would have been the principal, which is 9,000. I don't know which one they want. Raised to the 1 over 20. So I don't know if that's what they want or I hate when they do questions like this and they don't give you enough. Also, find the APY for the account. Well, you got three different. Did anybody see this in the homework? You got three different answers. Which one are you supposed to use?
I didn't see one like that in the homework.
Okay, well, we'll find out right quick. Let me do 24.
At least,
Hold on. 24. What were you going to say? 464.54
yes.
divided by 9,000. Enter. Raised to the 1 over 20th power. 1 over 20th power. So that's going to be 105%. That's 105%. Let's do all three because I don't know which one they're asking. And the directions do not specify which one. So I'm going to have to look this one up, it looks like. So I'm going to hit second entry. Second entry. Somebody write down 105%. 105.13. Says round to the what? Two places. So write down 105.13%. And that's an increase. And then the next one, I'm going to do, what was that answer? 111,556. 111,556. 11556.23. Enter.
Priority 1 message coming in on secured channel.
And then raise that to the 1 over 5 power. $1.05. Okay, it's the same. Doesn't matter. So I guess that's why they're asking. 105.13%. Been nice if they would have 0.13. So it comes out to be, well, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to find that one and we'll go over that Wednesday. But maybe let's see what that one is. Let's see what the last one is. It looks like to me all three of them are the same. So 94, second answer, second answer. Okay. Second, enter. Second, enter. All right, so 94, 61, 44. 94, I'm going to delete one. 9461.44 equals raised parentheses 1 over 1 power. So that'd be 1. Sorry. Okay, I got 1.05. Maybe they want 1.05. Okay, I have no earthly idea what they want. I'll have to go look that one up. So you got the same answer for I don't understand. So I'll look it up and we'll see what the answer is. I'll get back with you on. Oh, wait a minute. They got 7.25. I'll have to look that one up, y'all. I don't know where they're getting that 7.25. So we'll look it up and I'll get back with you Wednesday on that.
And they got different numbers.
Say again?
They have different numbers on there.
Yeah. Use the formula for continuous compounding. Continuous compounding is P is equal to R ERT. So I don't know what they're doing. Wait a minute. If you deposit, wait a minute, 4,000, why did it change numbers? Well, no wonder we're getting the wrong answer. Okay, let's go to the next problem then. That's what you do. You do what we did. I don't know how it switched from 9,000. Did I not say 9,000?
Yeah, you
It
said
was
9,000.
9,000.
Okay, so
It
let's
said it.
move on. I'm gonna try to show you as many problems. Let's see, it's already time to go, but I'm gonna just try to show you some more problems. Okay, compound interest. Okay, we already did one like that. What does quarterly mean? N is equal to what?
Four,
Four times.
4 times.
Okay. Calculate the monthly payment for a student loan. This is the savings account formula for the payment. So it's payment equals.
Priority 1 message
And you got that
coming
big
in on
formula.
secure channel.
So there's one of those. We'll try to go over one of those Wednesday. I want to show you your income tax problem. There you go. Okay, so there's your income tax problem, and we'll start off from there Wednesday. So we'll go about halfway through. This is number what? 18, 16 or 18. Y'all write that down. We're on number 16 or 18, and we'll finish the test Wednesday, okay? All right, let me hit the record button, and y'all get out of here and have a good day. Have a good week. Stay home. Don't go outside and get dang old dead.